All right, good afternoon, everyone. It is 3:01. We're going to go on ahead and get started with our monthly call. I'm Meredith McGovern, and I'm the Executive Director of Pathway Initiatives and Readiness Support. And I'm going to turn it over to our Assistant Superintendent, Ken Bradford, to get us started.
Good afternoon, everyone. Ken Bradford, the Assistant Superintendent for the Office of Career and College Readiness. Welcome to our monthly call today, January 21st. The format for today's call will be we will have each of our divisions present their material for the monthly call. I'd encourage you throughout the call, as you have questions, to submit those through the chat feature. And when we get to the end of today's presentation, we'll address all those questions through a moderated Q&A. So just a brief reminder of how we're structured here in the Office of Career and College Readiness. We have 4 divisions. That's the first one is the Pathway Initiatives and Readiness Support. This is led by Meredith McGovern. We have our Post-Secondary Readiness Division, which is led by Ms. Stephanie Markham. We have our Foundational Skills Division, which is led by Dr. Jarek Hornbeek. And we have our Quality Diplomas Division, which is led by Ms. Jessica Valalunguo. We also have today transitioning our slides, our Chief of Staff for our office, and that's Dr. Ernice Singleton. So we'll go ahead and we'll move into the Pathway Initiatives and Readiness Support slides. The first thing I want to talk about today, I'll do this slide, then I'll hand it over to Meredith. I did want to give you an update on school readiness and preparing for the vaccines at your school. Dr. Brumley, State Superintendent, myself, Assistant Superintendent Trey Foltz, we had a call last Friday with Dr. Cantor from Public Health, and we continued that call, that discussion throughout the weekend and early into this week. And basically, we were just asking him, what is it right now that schools should be doing in preparation for the vaccination? And so you'll see here what's bolded on the slide. And so, at this time, each school system should consider devising a vaccine distribution plan in order to ensure that all school system employees have equitable access to the COVID-19 vaccines and information about that vaccine. And he suggested that in order for school systems to be ready when we reach the phase 1B tier 2, that school systems could do this. Number 1, coordinate with a vaccine partner such as a hospital, a clinic, a pharmacy, a public health office, or other entity. And number 2, begin to identify the total number of vaccinations that will be needed for your school system. And as a courtesy, what the Department of Education will do is when you have that information, we will pass that along to LDH. So we'll do that when you've secured a partner and the number of vaccines that will be needed. Again, this is not required. It's just something that the department would do as a courtesy. And Dr. Cantor also suggested that school systems would be working closely with their regional medical directors. So again, he's informed us of this within the last week. We're sharing this with you here today. It will be also shared in next Tuesday's newsletter that goes out to school systems. And, what they're saying is school systems, you should start planning now, identifying your partners for vaccines and identifying the number of your employees and educators that will be needing them. So with that, what we'll do is we'll go to the next slide. And now that I've provided you that update on our meeting with Dr. Cantor, I'll turn it over to Meredith for the next set of updates.
All right, Meredith? Thanks, Ken. Normally we're joined by our partners with Children's Hospital. However, they are unable to join us today. But if you do have any specific questions surrounding COVID or school reopening that Dr. Finger would normally answer, feel free to put them in the chat and I will be happy to pass them along to him and get an answer to you. So as a reminder, as far as COVID-19 vaccinations, we are in phase 1B, tier 1, which is the list of eligible citizens for vaccinations is on your screen, 70 years of age and above, our home health services patients and staff, and you can read the rest of the list. As a reminder, the Department of Health has published a list of pharmacies and locations where the vaccination can be obtained, so feel free to share that. And as another reminder, the vaccinations are by appointment only. So as we start, gearing up to vaccinate our educators, I think it's good that we also share this information with the rest of the public. So if we can go to the next slide. We still are taking requests for reusable cloth facial coverings. We do have several shipments of adult facial coverings available. And if you are interested in that, please reach out to Joel Snyder, the Director of Operations at our special school district, and he will be happy to coordinate the ordering and receiving of those supplies. So we do have cloth facial coverings available. We're also expanding our Binax Now rapid testing kits through the month of January. So if you are interested in Binax Now rapid testing kits, there's a survey link that you can fill out, and then the survey is passed on to our partners at the Department of Health, and they will coordinate the distribution of those tests for you. So if you have any more questions about that, we have created an FAQ document where you can access that. And then we do have some updates for advanced placement. So as a reminder, advanced placement exam ordering deadline is March 12th for your second semester class sections. So AP coordinators need to ensure that all students who want to test will have an order exam status of yes in the online ordering system. So make sure that your students are registered for the AP exam by March 12th. And then the last day to submit for an AP course authorization is January 31st. Course authorizations ensure that your school has access to your AP score reports when they become available. So teachers that do not have the current year authorization by January 31st will lose access to their AP classroom and other AP resources, and schools will not be able to obtain their AP score reports at the end of AP testing. So make sure that you have completed that course authorization form. And then I'm going to turn it over to our post-secondary readiness, and that is Stephanie Markham. So Stephanie.
Good afternoon, everybody. Hi, welcome. So many familiar names in the box, so welcome. My name is Stephanie Markham. I'm the Executive Director of Post-Secondary Readiness here at the Department of Education. I have a few updates from my department for you. First is the Jumpstart Construction Scholars Program. The 2021 Jumpstart Construction Scholars Program, which is a scholarship, is going to be available on Thursday, January 28th, following the Jumpstart Convention. This program will provide up to 40 one-time $1,000 scholarships to students who already have an NCCER credential and plan to enroll in an LCTCS program in next fall, or an associated builders and contractors training program. So the application is linked here and the eligibility requirements are listed. If you have questions, you can contact megan.thompson2@la.gov. And we look forward to giving away all 40 of those scholarships this year. My next reminder is about diploma, high school diploma and seal orders. The electronic form to submit the order for 2021 high school graduates that are coming up in May is still available. It closes on Friday, February the 5th. In order to have the state pay for and ship diplomas and seals to you, those orders need to be in by February 5th. If you have any questions about diploma or seal orders, again, please contact megan.thompson2@la.gov. Our next update is around financial aid planning. Here are our top 5 school systems. As of January 8th, 2021, great job to those school systems. Our state average for submissions right now is currently at 29%, which is down from 39% last year. So please feel free to reach out for assistance. We need to get those submissions up for our students. We have in-person or virtual events available. We also have one-on-one call assistance available for parents and students and families. If you have questions, please email ldefinancialaid@ld.gov to schedule an event or get some help. Here are some deadlines that are coming up for Student of the Year. If you're in the middle of that right now, these are for our school system coordinators, and you need to be aware of these dates that are coming up for Student of the Year. If you're a school system and for some reason you cannot meet a deadline that's provided by a regional coordinator, please contact them immediately so we can try to make modifications. We want to do the best we can to get our Students of the Year recognized. If you need more information, please contact marion.johnson@la.gov. There's an exciting new initiative that's come forward called Fast Forward. The Fast Forward grant opportunity is intended to fund one lead regional school system in each RLMA that wants to collaborate and innovate and work with others to serve as a fiscal agent for a $50,000 planning grant in order to plan fast forward pathways where students simultaneously receive either a TOPS Tech, Jumpstart TOPS Tech career diploma or a TOPS University diploma and simultaneously earn an associate degree or participate fully in a pre-apprenticeship or an apprenticeship opportunity. The deal is that they're fully immersed in grades 11 and 12 in the post-secondary or apprenticeship experience. If you want information, you can visit the Fast Forward landing page, which is linked here. There's a multitude of resources there for you, including very detailed samples, the request for applications, the actual very simple application you filled out, and some presentations. If you want some personalized information or have questions to ask, you can always contact me directly. That's stephanie.markham@la.gov. I'm glad to set up a call time or a Zoom session with you or your partners and help you to get the ball rolling on this exciting new initiative. Okay, so that's the end of my time. I'm going to turn it now over to my partner, Dr. Jarek Hornbeek, to talk to you about foundational skills.
Dr. Hornbeek, I think you're having some audio issues. Let's see if we can get that figured out. Do you want me to go on and do your slides for you until you get it figured out? All right. So I'm going to cover Dr. Hornbeek's slides for him until he can get his audio figured out for us real quick. So the 2021 Spring Counselor Institute will be taking place during National School Counseling Week, which is February 1st through the 5th. So please encourage your school counselors to register for one of the following sessions, either February 2nd at 9:30 a.m. or February 3rd at 1:30 p.m. I know both of these dates are located in our newsletter, which will be sent out on Tuesday, so you can find the registration link there. Once registrants sign up, they will receive a confirmation email containing information about joining the meeting, and the Counselor Institute agenda will be announced in upcoming communications. So be sure you look for that and you get your counselors signed up for this virtual conference. Also, the information is in the Counselor Connect that went out today, so you can check there as well. We can go to the next slide. I think I'm going to toss it over to Quality Diplomas, and Jessica, I think that's you.
All right, excellent. Thank you, Meredith. As Meredith said, my name is Jessica Valalungo. I'm the Executive Director of Quality Diplomas. I'm excited to be able to bring to y'all a reminder of our Jumpstart convention. Our Jumpstart convention will be held 1 to 3 p.m. next Tuesday and Wednesday. The theme of our convention this year is Inspire, Innovate, Impact. We've held this convention for the last several years, and this year we get to bring to you a virtual convention. The schedule at a glance is available. What having a virtual convention has afforded us this year is we're going to be able to stream a selection of sessions on each day. So these will be streamed through the LDOE YouTube channel. And those sessions include some really amazing sessions, like the future of STEM careers in Louisiana is one of them. We have a session that will be streaming on destigmatizing career and technical education. We have another session streaming on jobs don't have genders and non-traditional participation in CTE programs. So we're trying to stream sessions that we know a lot of CTE leaders are interested in learning about so that they can improve their programs. In addition to streaming on the day of the event, we also will, as we have historically, post our presentations on the LDOE email. On the LDOE website. So if you're unable to attend, at least you'll be able to, one, access those sessions that we've streamed, but two, also see the presentations that were presented at the convention. So those of you that are, we look forward to seeing y'all in a virtual format on Tuesday and Wednesday. And Ernie, Meredith, back to you.
All right, thank you. So some important reminders for everyone are that the Teacher Leader Summit t-shirt contest is going on. So the department is seeking inspiration for our Teacher Leader Summit t-shirt design. And educators and students are encouraged to submit their design by February 5th to LDOE-communications@la.gov. And there is a monetary prize for the school that submits the winning design. They will receive $1 per shirt sold. And we will announce the winning design in the March edition of the Teacher Leader newsletter. There's a link to some additional contest rules if you're interested in your students or one of your faculty members submitting a design. And then as a reminder, the Jumpstart Construction Scholars is due January 26th, and the Jumpstart Virtual Convention is January 26th and 27th. And then in February, we have our Spring Counselor Institute, February 2nd and 3rd, along with your diploma and sealed orders that are due February 5th. So we do have some questions in the chat for various executive directors. So I'm going to answer some of these and tag in some of my fellow executive directors to answer the other ones. So the first question is surrounding BINAC's Now test. If you've already received some, can you request more? Absolutely. Just fill out the survey again, and if they're available, because they do come in on a rolling basis, LDH will get with you and get those sent to you. So if you need more of those, feel free to reach out. Stephanie, I have two questions for you, if you are still on. The first question is, How can school systems find out their ranking of their FAFSA?
The ranking of their FAFSA, they can contact LDE Financial Aid at la.gov, and we can send you the rankings.
All right, so she did provide an email address. Do you mind dropping that in the chat, Stephanie?
Sure.
Right, thanks. And then we have another question for you surrounding fast forward planning grants. If we are pursuing the TOPS University diploma path, do we need to partner with an institution offering universal transfer degrees? And could we partner with a non-LCTCS school?
You can partner with a non-LCTCS school. You can partner with a 4-year institution that's offering associate's degrees. We're entertaining all possibilities that create opportunities for students. So if you want to talk to me specifically about what you want to develop, email me at stephanie.markham@la.gov, and I'm glad to put some time on the calendar for you so we can discuss your pathways specifically. And also, if you're interested in accessing the Fast Forward landing page, you can go to the Louisiana Believes website. In the scrolling marquee, there's a fast forward picture. You can click on that, or you can go to graduation pathways and there's a fast forward tab, and there are a ton of resources there for you.
All right, great. I think that's it for questions. I'm gonna hang out here for about 2 more minutes. I think Stephanie's gonna drop that email for finding out your FAFSA ranking for us, but if there are no more questions, I'll stay on for about 2 more minutes and we will wrap up our call. So as always, thank you for joining us and we hope everyone has a great day.